Good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin. You belong in Slytherin!
and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. I suppose some introductions are in order.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in the 50s.
Well, I suppose... No. Can I help you? Ah, you're the new fifth year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
It was nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you. You should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Owls, fascinating.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Do you think we'll learn how to brew Amortentia? Strongest love potion, they say.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up! Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall. And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Revelio.
That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
Nie
I
chcę jej
did try to
okłamywać.
evade her questions, though I feel a little deceptive. That said, I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be
Tajemnice od samego
between
początku.
us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Mhm. No i co ja mam teraz zrobić? Okej. Śledź misję. Zajęcia z zaklęć i zajęcia z obrony przed czarną magią. Może z zaklęć.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for
O,
supplies,
poróżczka.
including your own wand.
Bardzo dobrze.
You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Okej. Zaczarowany kompas. No tutaj. Tu nas prowadzi. Fajnie. No, przynajmniej się nie zgubimy w Hogwarcie. Bardzo fajnie. O, widzę, że dość daleko na te zajęcia jest. Musimy po różnych częściach zamku się przedostawać. O, duchy. Heh. No dobra, idziemy dalej. Rozpocznij misję.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Chyba właśnie poznaję.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with a passion and rigor requisite
Taki
of such
ekscentryczny
a
pan
challenge.
profesor.
Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on
Ciekawy
you all.
profesor.
By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Wszyscy jakie zakłopotane miny.
It seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
No, mamy kolejne zaklęcie. Akcjo.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
Zajęcia na powietrzu. Idziemy w plener.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree.
Cóż to nas czeka?
What better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
O! No, pewnie będziemy przyciągać te kule. Aha, i od razu ja. Jak to robimy?
Cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this as distance, if you will, but
Oj.
very good. Excellent control there.
O, za mocno.
Lose your composure. Splendid.
Okej, dobra. Już rozumiem.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But
Oh.
there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the
Aha,
one
teraz
who's
będziemy
chosen.
rywalizować.
Miss
No dobra.
Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Najpierw ona. Dobra, zobaczymy.
Let us see this.
O, ale ona całkiem dobrze sobie radzi.
Very good.
A czy da się zepchnąć jej kulę? Ha,
There we go.
ciekawe. Myślę, że zanim jeszcze możemy zrobić sobie screena na miniaturkę odcinka.
Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
Okej. Dobra. Teraz się okaże, czy możemy zepchnąć jej kulę. Tak.
Wait.
Da się zepchnąć. No i wygraliśmy chyba.
Remarkable.
Nie wiedziałem, że można spychać
Let us
czyjeś
make
kule.
this a bit more interesting, shall we?
O,
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
no ona zaczyna.
Sharp. That is how it's done.
No to teraz spróbujemy przyciągnąć.
That's it.
Aha, jak.
Let us see this.
No dobrze, już rozumiem.
There we go.
Postaramy się zrzucić jej kulę. A, ale nasza też spadła. No cóż.
Here we go.
No, zobaczymy. Może uda mi się zrzucić jej kulę.
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that.
A, wszystkie zrzuciłem.
Very
No, ale
good,
chyba ostatecznie
both of you.
wygraliśmy.
Well done.
Ale całkiem ciekawa gra to była.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks
A
for me
wiesz,
to
ja robiłem
get
to pierwszy raz.
everything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Jakoś sobie
Thank
radzę.
you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate your confidence. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around
Ugandy.
the world at a new school in a new country.
Miło
Well,
cię
it's been
poznać.
nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course.
You
Professor.
If you would.
If you're so...
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give
No
you
właśnie, jakieś dodatkowe
instruction
zajęcia.
outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Aha, czyli nie będzie zadania. Trzeba będzie zgłosić się później. Okej, spoko. O, mamy poziom do góry. No dobra, to możemy do kolejnej kolejnego zadania, do kolejnej misji. Tu mamy misję. Obrona przed czarną magią. Nagrody Levioso. O, fajnie. Dobra. Nasza książka nas poprowadzi.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
No tak, jestem nowym uczniem. Bardzo dużo schodów jest w Hogwarcie, jak się okazuje.
Revelio.
Coś tu mamy ciekawego. O, kotek. O, kotek mruczy. No tak, a gdzie mamy iść? Tutaj. Dobra. No, jaka muzyka klasyczna nam tutaj gra. Coś tu było. O, możemy sobie pokręcić. Dobra. Czyli teraz idziemy do sali obrony przed czarną magią. Oczy, wizjery jakieś już tu na nas patrzą. No dobrze. Zacznijmy. Tutaj dużo się dzieje.
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Starsza pani.
To the wise, age
Dobra
matters
jest.
very little. Today we will review a spell that
Ale
has saved
ledwo
me
chodzi.
from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
No dobra. Mamy to. Levioso.
Levioso.
No i nawet ładnie nam idzie. A to nie powinno być Wingardium Leviosa? Chociaż pewnie źle to
Let's try
wymawiam.
something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, Levioso. Good. Now, well done.
Aha, tak to działa.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling.
No, oczywiście, że tak.
We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso,
No jak?
basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
W drugiej części Harrego Pottera też taki stół do pojedynków.
Levioso. Nothing lucky about
Wow.
it.
Levioso. Class, I hope you're paying attention. That is how you cast Levioso.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner.
A już?
You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity
Zaraz
to
sam wygram
practice.
puchar
If
domów.
what I've seen today is any
Same punkty
indication,
zdobywam.
we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood,
Ona
Professor.
też wie o goblinie.
I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Okej, spoko.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is
Gdzie jest
dismissed.
Sebastian? Tu jest Sebastian. Dobra.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new
Mnie
student to
chwali.
be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
Mówmy
In
prawdę.
fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Brzmi intrygująco.
And unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules
Już
now.
łamiemy zasady.
Whether it's joining a secret dueling club or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you,
Widać, że za
Sebastian.
Slytherinu są.
I'll keep that in mind.
Good.
Nie
Pleasure
dać się
chatting with
złapać.
you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Myślę, że jeszcze poszukamy tego chłopca pod wieżą zegarową. I w tym odcinku to będzie tyle. Skrzyżowane różdżki, runda pierwsza. Okej. Zlokalizuj na mapie, gdzie to jest. Tam. No dobrze. Przejdźmy się tam. A co tu jeszcze mam? Kolekcję. Posąg. Dobra. Tutaj mam 7 zgromadzonych. Wyzwania. Aha. Aha, czyli to jest moje wyposażenie. Gdzieś mogę pewnie je założyć. Wyposażenie. Mamy wyposaż, rękawiczki, twarz. Myślę, że bez okularów. Nie, straszna ta czapka jest. Szal. No, szal w porządku. Peleryna i szaty. No, mamy tą jedną podstawową. No dobrze. Jeszcze odzienie. Też to jest to, które mamy. O! Jak je zdejmiemy, to zostaje w samych kalesonach. No dobra, to chyba tutaj już wszystko przejrzeliśmy. Misje. No dobra. Na razie to tyle. Możemy iść do tego chłopca. właściwie to jest?
Revelio.
Może coś ciekawego uda nam się znaleźć po drodze.
Revelio.
O, patrzcie, tu jest jakaś skrzynia, ale ta skrzynia jest za zamkniętymi drzwiami. No trudno. Tutaj też jest jakaś skrzynia. O. Strony przewodnika mamy. Mnie bardziej interesuje skrzynia, która tutaj gdzieś była. Tutaj jest skrzynia. No, czyli warto używać tego czaru. Kolejna rzecz.
Can I help you?
O, dobra, chyba trafiliśmy.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's
No
invitation
raczej,
only, so
pokonałem
you
go.
must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize.
No jasne, że jestem zainteresowany.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Zaczynajmy.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
No dobra. No, czyli będziemy używać tego, czego się nauczyliśmy. Spoko. Zwycięstwo.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organize these duels, but check with me later.
Jasne, jak mają być za to nagrody, to będę się odzywał.
Again, congratulations on your first crossed ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
No dobra. O, jesteśmy poziom do góry, fajnie. Jaką mamy teraz misję? O, Weasley po zajęciach. Ale myślę, że to już zrobimy w następnym odcinku, ponieważ pewnie to będzie się wiązało z jakimiś kolejnymi zadaniami. Dlatego myślę, że po takiej spektakularnej walce, jaką przed chwilą mieliśmy, możemy zakończyć odcinek. Dziękuję Wam bardzo za oglądanie i zapraszam na kolejny odcinek. O, patrzcie, tutaj wieża zegarowa. A tam coś jeszcze jest. O, patrzcie, jeszcze na sam koniec udało nam się zebrać stronę swojej książki. No ale już teraz zapraszam Was na kolejny odcinek, w którym myślę, że udamy się po różdżkę, bo w końcu chcielibyśmy wybrać swoją. Tymczasem dziękuję Wam za oglądanie, zapraszam na kolejny odcinek i zapraszam też do subskrybowania mojego kanału, i żeby być zawsze na bieżąco z tym, co się na nim pojawia. Na razie, cześć.